Hey, it's Jared Bear from One Eye Computer Guide. This tutorial examines the Dell Inspiron 15R N5110. This is a complete disassembly and repair. It is of moderate difficulty, should take you under 10 minutes, and all you need is a small Phillips head and plastic pry tool. When you see this icon appear, tap the spacebar to pause the video, as more time is required for this part of the repair. One of the more popular computers of its time, the 15R, saw a lot of life. Unfortunately, Dell didn't make getting into them easy for routine maintenance such as hard drive changes. As always, it's important to disconnect from any power supply and remove the battery prior to opening a computer case. Begin your repair by removing 11 screws in the back and opening the back panel. With all of the screws removed, we are now ready to remove the keyboard. The keyboard is held in place by 4 retractable keys that need to be depressed in order to free the keyboard. Once the keys are depressed, use your plastic pry tool to work around the edges of the keyboard, ultimately freeing it all the way around. As the keyboard becomes free, lift it slightly and reveal the connector to the motherboard. This quick release connector needs lifted up in order to release the keyboard completely. Slide the ribbon cable back and remove the keyboard entirely. After the keyboard is removed, there are 3 screws to remove using your Phillips head screwdriver. Please note that one of the screws in question holds the DVD player in place. It needs to be removed in order to allow the DVD player to slide out the right side of the computer. After the screws are removed, begin disconnecting the ribbon cables in a manner similar to what was done with the keyboard. These ribbon cables control things such as the power button and the trackpad, so it's important to take care and make sure you do not crimp the ribbon cables. After removing the screws and disconnecting the cables, work your plastic pry tool around the perimeter of the laptop to free the palm rest from the base. It should require very little effort to remove the palm rest and reveal the motherboard below. In order to locate the hard drive on the reverse side of the motherboard, it is necessary to remove the entire screen assembly. Remove the hinge screws and disconnect the Wi-Fi card. On the opposite side, remove the display adapter prior to removing the hinge screws. In order not to damage the adapter, apply gentle, even pressure. Once the display adapter is free, remove the hinge screws. A pair of metal posts hold the screen assembly in place. Remove the screen assembly by lifting straight up. As you remove the screen, also remove the battery shroud by lifting it off. In addition to the motherboard, this Dell has a pair of daughter cards on the left and right to contend with. Begin removing the motherboard by disconnecting the speaker wire and the Bluetooth dongle in the bottom center of the laptop. Next, remove the screws holding the laptop motherboard into place as we concentrate on removing the right daughter card. In order to remove the sub card on the right, apply firm pressure down while lifting up gently. Using just a little force, the board should separate from each other with ease. As the main motherboard is free, flip it over in order to reveal the hard drive. Only 2 screws hold the hard drive into place. After those are removed, slide back and the hard drive will free. Follow these steps in reverse order to put the computer back together, and thank you for watching this tutorial. Check out more videos at oneeyecomputerguide.com or this YouTube channel.